We are on the eve of a possible government shutdown. This time, Trump is threatening to lay off thousands of federal workers, right? And for me and 70% of the team I work with, the impact hits differently. And I'm saying it like this because year after year after year after year, we are threatened with a possible government shutdown. But this time is different. This time is different. This time, people are under the impression that it's really going to happen this time. This time, it feels like people don't know how long the government may be shut down for. For government workers, they will get paid retroactively as soon as the government opens up again, okay? So though they won't be getting paychecks in the meantime, they will get a paycheck eventually. For government contractors, it's a little different. They may not get paid ever, depending on their company. Some companies will allow them to make up time after the government opens back up, but it is a time where it's like very uncertain, like where your next paycheck is coming from. I always say year after year, because we know that this is a possibility when you work for the government. Year after year, you should take some preventative measures in your life, in your finances, to kind of proof you against times like this. You're gonna have a good savings account that you can actually continue to pay your bills if a shutdown does happen. That's lower your expenses so that you're not overstretched. But this is what I didn't tell you guys. 70% of my team, myself included, was told that October 17th would be our last day. Our project has been descoped. Our positions have been descoped. There isn't a budget to cover us. Yes, I'm going through this again. Friends to the channel, you all know that we went through a layoff already. Y'all seen that journey. Y'all seen the plans that I had with that journey. Now I am facing being laid off again. Okay, October 17th. So what this means for me is that if the government shuts down September 30th, tomorrow, midnight, we'll know for sure. That's my last day of work. Unless the government opens back up anytime before October 17th, that's it. That is it. So we were giving a month's notice, which is very generous. But with the shutdown looming over our heads, that may even be cut in half. So whatever plans we were planning on doing and taking that money into consideration, our last final paychecks, now even that has been cut in half. So how do I feel about this? I actually feel pretty good about it. I do. And I have to say, a big part of that is because of a healthy emergency fund. The big part. That I know that with or without a job, I can continue to pay my bills without stress, without worry, with ease, and with grace. Also, thanks to having low overhead, I don't have a lot of bills. So it doesn't take a lot to run my day-to-day life. So I feel pretty good. And actually, I am welcoming this break. I look forward to diving into some of my passion projects, which this channel, YouTube, both of my YouTube channels being one of them, writing being another, and traveling. So I'm gonna use this time. I've did videos about this before, how to deal with the layoff, how to deal with the possible layoff, how to deal with being cut. One of the things I said is to reimagine your life. Reimagine your life. And so in doing that, I am actually excited. I'm excited to be able to walk in the gifts, fully walk into the gifts that I believe I have. I don't know if they're real gifts. I don't know if y'all will believe I have them. But always having working since I was like 14, I never had undivided time to give my gifts, my talents, my passions, my full attention. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Hopefully. I don't even know if I'm good at doing that, being that I've always had like a boss, right? So how is it going to feel to be the boss of myself day in, day out? We're going to find out. We're going to find out. So what's my plans? Well, if the government doesn't shut down, I plan to work my billable hours. That's at least 8 hours a day from now until October 17th. If the government does shut down, I have to rethink it out. But hopefully it doesn't shut down. Hopefully it doesn't shut down so that I can move forward with what I plan to do. And again, that is to get in my hours so that I can add them to my bank. I also already cleaned out my desk at work. I actually went in on Sunday, yesterday, and cleaned out my desk. I cleaned out all of my things just in case it shuts down, because I was like, you know what? If it shuts down, we may not have the opportunity to go back. So just to be prepared, I wanted to go ahead and have all of that stuff squared away so that it would be a concern, a worry. Now, when the government does shut down, they do give you the opportunity to go in and do a proper shutdown, which is you go in and you get briefed on what the shutdown means, and you get a chance to like take things out of the office that you may need. And for, like I said, 70% of my team, it's everything. You need to clear out everything because you don't know when it's going to open back up, okay? As far as expenses go, I do not plan on cutting expenses because we've already went through this exercise before when I got laid off the first time. I let go of the cleaning team that I had the first time, and when I got a job again, I did not rehire the cleaning team. Actually, the only thing that I will discontinue is Factor. Currently, we do order Factor meals because that's how we do our lunches on day-to-day. But being that I'm going to be home, I will have time to actually do proper meal planning and meal prepping and cooking. So yeah, and I really believe that I can do way more with less money than what we do for Factor. Right now we pay about $116 a week for Factor. And I already stopped sending extra money, like a lot of extra money, to my mortgage in the pursuit of paying off my mortgage early. Now you guys know exactly why I did that. I did not tell you guys earlier why I was doing that or why I made the decision to do that, but this right here is why, because I knew that my job was coming to an end. As far as another job goes, I do not plan on looking for another job. Intentionally, I'm going to sit this one out. One, I can't even say it's because I'm tired of the yo-yoing. I'm tired of, because I'm not tired. I mean, it's only been twice, right? Laid off, got another job, then laid off again. Right now, with everything that's happening in the government, you guys don't even know. People are being cut, and they have continued to be cut. This is even after the whole Doge thing, okay? So it made what was almost impossible before to find another job, it made the pickings even slimmer. And I'm just not interested in getting in the race. I'm just not interested in the whole rigmarole of sending out your resumes, waiting for phone calls, fielding phone calls, doing phone interviews, then doing in-person interviews. I'm just not interested. I'm not interested right now. Will I be interested again next year? Perhaps. But I do just plan on sitting this one out, waiting for the government to calm down, and then seeing what happens. So right now we have people offering to help, asking for our resume, things like that. I'm not even entertaining those things, so I'm not even giving my resume out to anybody at this point in time. The only people who have my resume is my company, and my company is sort of like the middleman, so they actually go out and find contracts for me to go to. So if they do find a contract, much like last time, I will consider it if it's coming through the company that I'm already with. But I'm not entertaining new possibilities with new companies. Like I said, if anything happens, it's going to totally be because they came to me, because I am not out here actively looking at this time. We're going to revisit this again next year. We'll revisit. Sometimes when you find yourself in positions like this, you have to think outside of the box. I am the queen of thinking outside of the box. So let me tell you what a creative solution that my company that I am currently employed with agreed to. So right now I work full time. I work 80 hours plus a pay period, okay? So what they agreed to is for me to get paid out on a part-time basis. So instead of getting paid out on the 80 hours, I'm going to bank. So I said earlier in the video that I was going to bank some time. So I'm going to get paid out on 60 hours and then I'm going to bank 20 hours. Okay. So my company is also giving me 120 hours of bench time. And this is the time that they'll still pay me, and they'll use that time to try to find me another contract to go to. So with that 120 hours of bench time, plus my PTO that I already have, plus the 20 hours that I'm banking, this will stretch me out to getting paid through February. Okay. I really like that. I really like that, because what this means is I stop working October 17th, hopefully, not sooner. If I stop working October 17th, all the hours that I bank, the extra hours, plus the hours that my company is giving me, will keep me having a paycheck through February, right? So you say, well, why not just get your full paycheck now and you can save it yourself? Well, the reason why is because let me see, because I wrote down some notes. I have 4 main reasons why. One reason is this, because as long as I'm on a company's payroll, part-time capacity or not, I will continue to have benefits. I will continue to have health benefits, dental, vision, life insurance, disability, all of those things. My company pays for them 100%. I don't contribute anything to those benefits, okay? So I love that for me. Also, as long as I'm on the payroll, and this time it will be in a part-time capacity, I will continue to accrue paid time off. And let me see. Right now, I accrue 5.23 hours a week. Being that it's part-time, I will accrue less. I will accrue 3.92 hours a week. Still pretty cool that I will still be accruing time. My company also advised me to go ahead and use the 120 hours of bench time first before tapping into my paid time off. They said that just in case they do find me another position, I wouldn't have exhausted all of my PTO. Really cool. Now, one of the main reasons why I'm doing this, one of the main reasons why I'm agreeing to do, well, not agreeing, one of the main reasons why I want to do the 60 hours of being paid to stretch out my time is because as long as I'm on the payroll, I will continue to contribute right now I do $1,785 a month to my 401k account, and I contribute $258 to my HSA account, right? As long as I do that, my company still provides a 10% match to my 401k, and they still provide half of my HSA, okay? So I want to continue to get those benefits as long as I can. And they've also, because my company is just so freaking awesome, they already sent me how my paychecks will look with the tax deductions to include with taking out the contributions and everything. And so honestly, the paycheck isn't even that bad. It's like, I think about $1,000, maybe a little under $1,000 less than what I'm bringing home. The beautiful part about that is it really doesn't matter because I make more money than my lifestyle requires. So that's the plan. That's what I'm doing. I forgot to add that my company is also giving me $4,000 to be used for training, and I plan on using it to further dive into automated testing. And I plan on doing this in Vegas because why not? It's a vacation, and we have $4K that will cover airline, hotel, and the training. Now, what happens after February if I don't have a job? What happens after February is this. We have a few options. We can tap into our VA health benefits, right? So I can get my health benefits through the VA. Or I can actually go through Cobra, through my company, and they sent me how that will look as well. Let me tell you. It'll look like this. It will look like, this is kind of expensive. For medical, it's $834.43 a month. Dental would be $48.08 a month, and vision $6.05 a month. That's a total of $888.56. Now I wonder if you can pick and choose. I wonder if I could say, hey, give me the dental benefit. Maybe the dental and the vision. I really don't need the vision, right? Because you usually just get your vision thing done once or twice a year. So obviously I'm going to go ahead and get my eyes, like do all of my stuff before the 17th. Ooh, note to self, make an appointment. So have all of my physicals and all of my things done before the 17th. And then maybe worst case scenario, I keep dental insurance if they let me pick and choose, because ain't nobody trying to do $888 a month for benefits, right? So that's what that is. Also, unemployment here in Virginia is $378 a week. That's the max. I will qualify for the max because I am a high income earner. So $378 a week, which is about $1,500 a month. And you can get that for a max of up to like about 6 months. So I would definitely utilize that. And then I would also just rely on my income from my side hustles. The side hustles being beautiful YouTube / social media, because we might have to look at doing a few more things, and then also the crash pad with this house and everything. So that would be what my plan is. And again, we're gonna see if this government shuts down. But more importantly, because I didn't plan to tell you guys about the cut, about the position cut, until we were in Belize somewhere, Central America somewhere. Then I was going to come on camera and it was going to be all cute and I was going to tell y'all, guess what, y'all? But because of this whole government shutdown, it just kind of threw a monkey wrench in the plan, and I just felt like I wanted to come up here and talk about it. Really want to come up here and talk about it and how this is affecting real lives and real people, and just the simple fact that this time is different. This time, like the fact that he's threatening to, while the government is shut down, we're just going to fire people, government workers. And I just think that's crazy. I just think that's just like, wow. Now more than ever, now is your time to get your finances together. If you haven't felt like getting them together before, now is the time. It's almost a state of emergency. A state of emergency. We have reached crisis mode. This is America. Thank y'all so much for being here. I really do appreciate all of your support. Don't forget to thumbs up. Talk to me in the comments. Subscribe. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video.